Hi, I'm Bill O'Reilly. Thanks for watching us tonight. Wrapping up the Democratic Convention, that is the subject of this evening's Talking Points memo. Obviously, I am back here in New York City and not out there in Denver. The logistics of covering Barack Obama's speech this evening at the football stadium are a nightmare. So we decided to be prudent and come back home last night. We had to do radio today. We landed at 2 in the morning. That was delightful. And here we are. Now, another reason I had to come back is that I'm overseeing a 25-part series on Barack Obama called The Obama Chronicles, which will begin Monday, September 8th. So I want to make sure we're on track with that. Now, last night we had more speech-making in Denver. That's what these conventions are all about. And rousing talks are given by President Clinton and Senator Biden. And today, the Gallup Daily Tracking Poll shows a bump for Obama. He's now up 48-42. You may remember that earlier this week, McCain was leading by a point. So all the bloviating is paying off. And tonight's speech should give Senator Obama even more momentum. But let's be honest, speeches are of little consequence in the real world. Let's take two examples. And I'll do this at the Republican convention as well. Last night, President Clinton said this about John McCain.
He still embraces the extreme philosophy that has defined his party for more than 25 years. Their candidate is actually promising more of the same. Think about it. More tax cuts for the wealthiest Americans that will swell the deficit, increase inequality, and weaken the economy. More Band-Aids for health care that will enrich insurance companies, impoverish families, and increase the number of uninsured. More going it alone in the world instead of building the shared responsibilities and shared opportunities necessary to advance our security and restore our influence.
So what President Clinton is saying is that Ronald Reagan was an extremist and that the Democratic policies are far better than Republican policies. Okay, fine. That's what we expect in a partisan convention. But isn't it true, Mr. Clinton, that you tried and failed to get health care reform? Isn't it true, Mr. Clinton, that you tried to engage other nations in world security and then the whole world watched as 750,000 people got slaughtered in Rwanda as the UN did nothing? Is that not true? Isn't it also true that al-Qaeda grew in strength and ferocity as the world did very little on your watch, Mr. Clinton? So come on, it's all politics. The same thing with Senator Biden last night.
Now, after 6 long years, the administration and the Iraqi government are on the verge of setting a date to bring our troops home. John McCain was wrong and Barack Obama was right.
Now, I believe the reason we're on the verge of bringing our troops home from Iraq is that the surge worked, Senator. And both you and Barack Obama voted against the surge. And so on that one, McCain was right and you guys were wrong. Now, a strong argument can be made that Barack Obama was right in opposing the Iraq war from the jump. But Joe Biden supported the Iraq war, opposing Mr. Obama. So what I'm trying to say here is that all of these speeches can be torn apart. It's simple to do that. It took me about 5 minutes to do that. Now, tonight, Senator Obama will give a historic speech, and we will be listening closely. But I'll also be listening with a skeptical ear, because that is my job. And I'll also be skeptical next week when the Republicans bloviate.